Hey guys, Drutter here. It's May 24th, 2017. This is just a quick one on Bitcoin. I have been following Bitcoin, as you know, on this channel since it was about $4. When it was $50, the technical analysis lined up in such a way that I said on this channel Bitcoin is going to go over $1,000 very quickly, and possibly to $1 million. And it did go over $1,000 very quickly, and after a few years it has returned back above that level, and now here we are at 2,400 US, which is quite a bit. It's been a steady climb up, and you can see those moving averages just show it. Just, you know, it never even really comes back to the moving averages very often, and it's way above now. As you know, an all-time high does not necessarily mean that it will stop there. Bitcoin is open-ended and can go to $1 million or more, as I've said many, many times, but I don't think that's what it's about to do right now. You can't predict a top. It's like trying to catch a falling knife. You know, just in the opposite direction. It's trying to catch a rocket that's just fired or something. You may not catch it until it slows down. So don't necessarily predict that that's the top, because it's making new highs all the time. 2430 something now. So you never know how high that's going to go. Myself, if I was investing advice, maybe, well, I can't give investing advice, but my own advice to myself would be just be cautious right here. But I've been following Bitcoin for a long time, so if I was an investor, I would have invested, you know, at about $40 or so. I would have gone all in on Bitcoin. But I don't invest. But for those that do, that would be maybe what I would be thinking. Just maybe take some profits here. If you've invested at lower numbers and you're here at 2,400, maybe don't be afraid to go even further with some of your investment, and take some of your investment and go, you know, we got profits now. That's always a good thing. So in my opinion, as I said, I think Bitcoin is probably the next price target for me is 4,000, but I do think it will pull back before 4,000, and I have no idea where that will be. 2,400 does seem like a candidate for that, but it could be any time. It could go to 28 or 32 or something, I don't know, first, and do a good pullback, and I would expect that pullback to go quite deep. I was saying before it could even go back down to 1,600 or 1,400, and did come back down to 1,600. I don't think it will see 1,400 again unless something very drastic happens in the fundamentals. There could be news that, you know, the blockchain is corroding and all that kind of stuff again, and that does affect things. But for now, it is euphoria time, and if the mainstream media catches on to this a little bit more than they have, I don't see much. If you see this front page on CNN, like you did in the last Bitcoin run-up at a few $100s, just think what that would do if they said, oh, well, by the way, yeah, Bitcoin's on a tear again, and it's at 2,400 now and rising. The public might get a little frantic. That's not a good thing. Overall, I think long-term Bitcoin is going to keep doing well and it's going to keep rising, but there will be major ups and downs. So as the public and the media manipulates things, and as people take profits at certain levels and things, so just be wary of that. But yeah, Bitcoin, still interesting, still going to keep following it. And I put up my Bitcoin tip jar down below because I only just got a Bitcoin address. People said, oh, I want to give you a handful of Bitcoins several times when they were cheap, because the people had done well. And I said, oh, no, thanks, but I'm not speculating in this currency. Well, I kind of wish I had speculated a little bit in this currency, or I kind of wish I'd accepted some of those gifts a little earlier. But anyhow, a lot of people are learning with Bitcoin, and I have been learning big time all along, and I hope you have been learning by watching this channel. So we will continue, but for now, Bitcoin 2,400 USA and rising. Talk to you soon.